Hi folks, Sunday afternoon. We're going to try and do a bit of garden clearing now. I've still got a chest infection, but we got Gary round as well. He's working on the Chinese motorcycle he's got. Well, it's leaking.
Yeah.
It's leaking still.
Yeah.
Undo that screw a bit more now.
Pissing out both holes.
Both holes?
Well, that.
Right, let's have a look what we got here anyway. Got a bit of problem with the carburettor on this Chinese motorcycle. What's happening is he's stripped it down, cleaned it all obviously, and put it back together. But we've got it coming out of the overflows. He's not done anything to adjustment wise or anything, but we've got to try and find out why this carb is deciding to throw a lot of petrol out of the overflows. Right, well, we've obviously got a problem with the overflow on this now, so we're going to have to take the carburettor out again for the upteenth time. Again, we've looked at all the drawings and everything appears to be okay. The only thing that we can think of, because we don't seem to be able to find a manual online for these bikes at all, but we have found a detailed diagram of the carburettor. So it's just a matter of taking it off again and basically making sure that all the settings are correct. The only thing that you have got, what they specify on this, is to set the mixture screw up first, which is underneath, which is what we have done by turning it between 1/4 of a turn out and 2 1/4 turns out. Anywhere between that range is obviously the mixture setting, and then you set the throttle stop, which is down there. Once you've got the bike ticking over fast by using the mixture screw, which is underneath, you're then supposed to then take the throttle down on the throttle stop screw there, which basically just lifts the Venturi inside. So, but we haven't even got to that stage because we've got petrol pouring out of a little brass nipple there, which you can't quite see, and also through the overflow. So we're just going to take the carb off again and check the make sure the float height is correct, and also that the float is in the right way. I don't think you can put it in any other way, but that's the situation. Pretty straightforward to get these carbs out. You just undo the cable there, as Gary's doing. Unclamp the cable. Undo that off the top, obviously, and pull that out the Venturi. You've then got the 2 nuts either side, which are they 10mm?
Yep.
10mm that hold it to the inlet manifold. So he just takes it straight off of the head, so you bring the inlet manifold off with the bike. It's no good. It's not good trying to actually take the inlet manifold off and just try and squeeze the carb out of there by undoing these two. You might as well just undo these two here on the head and pull the whole lot out. Might get over that workbench. So take that float bowl off again. Right, well, as you can see, it's just going to lift the float bowl out. Now that's the overflow to the float bowl, as you can see that one there. So everything's all okay in there. Right, well, as you can see there's the floats obviously, which seem to be operating fine. That's the mixture adjusting screw on this one. That's the one we was turning from underneath. What you're supposed to do is to turn that fully in until it touches, but she's just done there, and then back it out between 1/4 a turn and 2 1/4 turns to adjust the mixture until you get it ticking over in a fast position. And then once you've got it as fast as you can on that, without any throttle action obviously, you're then supposed to go to the on the side of the Venturi for the throttle stop screw and turn the throttle stop screw to adjust the actual tick over, which is that one there. That's how simple this setup is on this carburettor. But the problem we've got is that when we turn the carb up the right way, this way, hold on that Gary, what we're getting is petrol or fuel coming out of this little brass nipple there, and underneath it's got a little hole in there. We're getting fuel gushing out of there, and also around the other side, the float bowl, as you know, connects to the bottom there. We're getting fuel gushing out of the actual float bowl as well. So now all I'm hoping is that the only thing that allows float to gush out of there is the float height. So we're going to have to check the float height, or even that the float is in the right way. So that's what we're going to do next. Right, we've just lifted the float height by 1mm. It should be 14mm, so we're just going to put the carb back together now. That's the only thing that we can see that would make the fuel come out of the overflow and the vents. So it specifies 14mm float height, but we've just adjusted it because it's plus or minus 1mm. So we've just taken the float height so that it cuts the fuel off a millimetre quicker, basically. So we'll just get this put back together, and then we'll see if we've got the leaking problem still.
Right.
So try and see if it will start to prove it's got fuel there. I like the look of that. Well, there you go, it was the float height. How about that then?
So that choke on or off?
Down is on. So the float height was the incorrect setting.
Yeah, it must have got knocked then.
Must have got knocked. Easily done. Set float on. Choke on.
Yeah, it's right now.
Yeah. So you've got to warm it up first.
Yeah.
As you can see, people, it runs. It sounds pretty nice. So warm it up. Take the choke off.
Yeah.
It won't run with the choke off. Turn the tick over screw up.
Yeah.
So you get ticking over. Once you've done that, just ticking over. Turn that throttle screw till it speeds up.
Yeah.
When it speeds up, leave it there and then just set the tick over on that screw, yeah? There we go. So it was the actual throttle, the float height, which we've had to adjust. Just a millimetre, that's all it was. So it just shows you, if you got that wrong from the beginning, then you're going to have problems. Right, well that's that. The sun's going down. It's about 3:30. We've only got about another 2 hours, but I want to clear all that. I want to get that plastic sheet up we've got over there. I laid some bricks on it, as you know, to keep it from blowing away, but I want to strim all along here. I want to clear this area because in 2 days time it's bonfire night, and I'm hoping to move all the stuff into a pile and obviously burn off all the rubbish we don't need, basically. So if we got enough time to do it. So I'm just going to go and try and find Jimmy now. He's been out all night. He went to a fancy dress party. So let's go and find where Jimmy is. He's somewhere about. I've told him he's giving me a hand. Where is he? Where's Jimmy? Where's Jimmy?
What happened to you?
Oh, right. Yeah?
Yeah.
There's little Evie. Oh, sorry, Stacey. There's little Harry over there. Sharon doesn't feel well. Is that right, Sharon?
Yeah.
So Sharon's got the virus. Stacey's had the virus. Stacey done us dinner today, didn't you, Stacey?
I did.
Yes, so Stacey's there. Yes, that's the fire over there. Very dangerous. Is Jimmy? Can you give Jimmy a shout for us, Stacey? So it's a bit mad at the moment. I'm feeling a bit better, obviously. I've nearly taken 2 days antibiotics. Who's that? Is that you, Harry? Look. Say hello, Grandad. What's he doing, Evie? What's Harry doing? So Mummy's not well. Look, I've got to look after Mummy now, haven't we, Evie? You got to look after Nanny. Take that out of your mouth. Take that out of your mouth. Take it out of your mouth. Give it to Grandad. Give it to Grandad.
Shows how ill I am.
So,
I'm sitting in the cartoon.
so anyway, let's go and find Jimmy. I don't know where he is.
Make normal cock and put that.
Let's go and find him.
He's just gone that way, Martin.
Where?
In the other entrance, different room.
What is he? He's going round in circles there. Hey? Well, you know what we're doing. I thought you'd be ready by now. Come on, I want to get a go now. Now, outside. Come on. He said he's just got to go and get changed. There's my thingy camera there, look. That's me time-lapse camera, which I've got on there. You're going to see a bit of that, obviously, in the work we're going to be doing now. I'm not going to say we're going to be doing too much, but we'll have a little go anyway. Now the potatoes, just to let you know, there they are. There, they suffered in the wind. That one got broke there, as you can see. But they've all been here now for nearly 12 weeks, and 12 weeks is up this week sometime. And these were obviously ready, should be ready within 12 weeks, they said. So I don't know whether to dig them all up. I don't think I will. I'm going to try and keep some of them for Christmas, because the leaves are obviously still very strong, and there's plenty of growth there still. So I may do one, so I might actually pick one up. All the cucumbers have died, and weeds are starting to take over in there. Me green beans are actually still growing, but I don't hold much hope for them. So my main concern at the moment is to get all this cleared, as I said. And so I still don't feel all that, but I've only got one more day left on the antibiotics. So as you know, the lettuce is looking lovely. Look, there we go. So that took more than 3 weeks. I think that's about 5 weeks we had this here. So that's already there. So there you go. That's that problem sorted out. So we'll just finish cleaning this up, and hopefully should be on the market then. You are selling it, aren't you?
Yeah.
And then I can start work on that other little 4-stroke over there, the other little moped. So I'll probably I might do a colour change on that. I'm not too sure yet. I might spray that red like we've done all the other ones. So watch this space. That one actually runs and starts, so there weren't any issues with that, I don't think, was there?
Just panel work.
Just panel work, yeah, everything else was fine on that. So it'd just be a spray up and just clean it all up and fix the panels, basically. It's not a high speed job, it's not a performance one. That one only does about 30 miles an hour, but it will do someone for work. So yeah, as I say, there's not much going on. It's going to be Guy Fawkes night here in the UK, but I'm only really having the bonfire just to basically get rid of all the rubbish. So start clearing the garden down now. So say, hopefully, depending on the weather, I'd like to get that polytunnel up. But obviously I've not been well for a week. Now it looks like Sharon's not going to be very well. So, you know, it's a matter of just doing what you can, basically. So we want to clear the decks here, basically, and get everything cleared. All the leaves are starting to fall now, so we'll work on that. And try and get this polytunnel up and filmed, and because I want to actually put stuff in the polytunnel, and like winter veg or whatever, like onions and garlic and stuff like that. They need a frost or something to make them activate, so we'll be looking at doing that. So yeah, there we go. Just waiting for Jimmy again. Right, you ready? So right, what we got? Mind the dog shit.
Oh, I've done it already. It's loads on the.
Should you got all the bricks up?
What?
that's enough for tonight. Sun gone down. Whew, we're knackered. Good job, Jimmy.
Uh-huh.
How about that? How's the bike, Bert?
Back and running again now.
Right, took over sorted, yeah?
Yep.
Right, let's just have a look at the old bike. I don't think the viewers have seen the whole bike back. Oh, still ain't got a seat on, is it? God, that gardening's hard work when you're not well. There we go, there she is. That is the Wk125r. Just start it up, see if it ticks over. First time it should start. How about that? There we go. Sorted. Carb problem all sorted. Just going to give it a little general clean up. Not today, maybe tomorrow.
Yep.
Take some pictures of it.
Yep.
And put it on eBay. That's what he's going to be selling now. So there you go. 125, ready to go. Done a bit of gardening work. We're going in now for a cup of tea anyway. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll speak to you again soon. I'm feeling a little bit better now, but still not well. I've got to look after Sharon now. See you later.